Bill, you did a wonderful job today explaining Storyworth to people who might not have known about Storyworth before. You did just a great job. And this is only my second evaluation in person, so it is a little bit intimidating to think of both of ways to help you improve, because I couldn't find hardly anything like that. But we'll do this sandwich like we often do. So I'm going to start out with your beginning. Your title was Short Sips Journey, and it was very effective how he had that suitcase and he took a step. That was very memorable, very effective. I enjoyed it, and I think it worked very well. And I liked that the step of the journey and also the sip of water. That was just excellent. Really, really loved that. I think it worked out well. And I liked that you went ahead and got the word of the day out of the way right away. Juice. So I said it. Juice. Very effective. And then you went right from that into a personal story. And I think that was just perfect. And we were right there with you, understood why you were doing Storyworth, why it was important. And then you were very good at explaining first, second, third. You used your hands, I think, effectively. I like how you used this space. I think it was Warren who pointed that out to me on my first in-person, that I needed to move forward and back and not just stay in one spot. You did a really good job of that. So the case that you had behind you, that's the only thing I could think of as like for your consideration. You had it behind you, and so you had to keep kind of turning back to it. And I think if you had it in front of you, it might have been a little easier to be continuous with that. So you explained the program very well. I think that if that was your goal, you let people understand what Storyworth is. I'm also a big fan of Storyworth, which we were talking about earlier. Full circle. You brought it full circle. At the end, you brought that suitcase back, you brought the analogy back, and it worked very, very well. So that is pretty much what I have to say. Oh, you said that you wanted to work on confidence. You seemed very confident to me. You seemed very poised, and I thought that was great. I would not have known that that was even something that you needed to work on. You just seemed natural. And you seem like you're enjoying what you're doing, which I think is a big part of what we want to do at Toastmasters, to enjoy the process of explaining things and sharing stories. So that is pretty much what I have for you. Thank you so much.